How's it going, Halo friends? Thanks for joining me today. It is time to talk about the Prophet of Mercy and Tartarus 2-pack. As many of you know, this was previously released within Series 5. It was kind of released within Series 5, but it is back now as a Jazwares Vault exclusive. And there are some obvious differences as far as the paint applications go between this set and the previous one. Let's crack this open and see what it has to offer. Alright, the Prophet of Mercy 2-pack, Jazwares Vault exclusive, limited edition right there. The price point is $30. Loving the packaging to these Vault exclusives. I think they look fantastic. You can see that the overall box has a matte coating to it, but however, the figures themselves have like a glossy look to them, and that just looks awesome. It really makes it pop. These figures do come with some environmental base plates. Tartarus comes with the Fist of Rukt, and you can see this displays so nice when you open this up. Right off the bat, I'm seeing some major differences already, especially in the Prophet's chair. It has like a metallic look to it, so I'm excited to do a side-by-side comparison. You can see we have an illustration of both of them here with the opacity kind of turned down a little bit. Here's one last look at this open display before we crack this open, and that just looks absolutely beautiful. Alright, I can't even begin to tell you how much of a difference these figures look from the previous Series 5. I mean, it is a total night and day difference. Like I mentioned with my Noble 6 2-pack video, I'm not going to go crazy in depth since I already did review these two figures, but I'm still going to showcase the new areas and then obviously do the comparisons. Before we jump right into this, I do want to talk about the leaked images that have been floating around. Yes, I've seen them. Yes, I'm excited about them. No, I haven't been posting about them. And that's for a few reasons. One, companies don't like when future offerings get leaked like that. They tend to frown upon that kind of stuff. And since I have somewhat of a good relationship with Jazwares, I don't really want to upset that or burn a bridge or anything like that. So I haven't been posting about them, and I probably won't, moving forward at all. I just want to maintain whatever good, regard I have with them. But I am excited about those new figures. It's going to be amazing, and yes, I will be getting each and every one of them and reviewing them on the channel. Back to these two, they do come with some environmental base plates with a nice purple coloring and some like metallic etching to them, so pretty cool. Get over how great that metallic paint looks, and it would look so good on a Covenant Ghost, so hopefully we get one of those in the very near future. Tartarus also has some very noticeable differences, mostly going to be like dirt and grit all throughout his body. Looks fantastic. I do wish they would have updated his eyes a little bit more, give it some more definition. There's definitely some room for improvement there, but overall his updates look great, and he actually looks like a very solid figure. With that being said, let's take him out and put in our Series 5 Prophet of Mercy. Crazy stark differences. I mean, right off the bat, look at the chair. Look how dull the Series 5 one looks compared to our new Vault exclusive. Starting at the head, you can see these like metallic headdresses are completely different. Our Vault exclusive has more of like a bronze-ish type of color, whereas our Series 5 is more of like a gold look. I'm definitely liking this updated one. It just looks more authentic. Even like the metallic accents to his robes are completely updated, looks better. He just overall has like more weathering, grit, and dirtiness to him. They just both look like crotchety old men. Then here at the top of his chair, like the little components and buttons and things that he would be pressing, totally updated. Our new Vault exclusive has just like a lot cleaner paint. The colors are way more vibrant compared to our Series 5. The updates continue to the side. You can see at the collar there is an updated metallic purple there, whereas Series 5 does not have that. Now you can see big differences as far as like the weathering to the face. Super dirty to our Vault exclusive. It looks great. Even the trim to the chairs is updated. Our Series 5 is much brighter of a yellow, whereas our Vault exclusive is definitely more muted and has metallic look to it. Not gonna go super buck wild about articulation, but he does have the traditional joints that we've seen with the rest of the world of Halo. He can't bring the arms up too high just because the robe gets in the way, even though it is a softer plastic that you can kind of maneuver around. His wrist does have the traditional articulation there, and the greatest range of motion is going to be here at the head. A neutral pose is about as high as it can get, but he can look downwards a great amount. Now, as far as Tartarus goes, major differences you can see right off the bat. Just a lot grungier, dirtier, and this guy just looks so clean. It's almost like they forgot to put any paint applications on him whatsoever. Now, I did have some pretty loose joints with this figure, and that does not seem to be the case with the updated Jazwares Vault. I mean, this arm is maybe a little looser, but overall, they definitely did update the joints to this figure. Giving you a closer look of these two, that plate at the left shoulder is updated. It has like a gold look to it, and the rock also has some weathering to it, whereas Series 5 is just pretty plain, blank canvas for sure. And then like the leather straps and goods all have some weathering to it. You can see that looks great, a lot dirtier. It just gives it so much more depth. Here's a better look at that from the side. Just night and day difference. It looks phenomenal. Plate is awesome. You can see there is some weathering to the fur as well. More of that weathering continues to the back of the figure. You can totally tell night and day differences. A lot dirtier. The straps at the feet even look a little bit darker, and I think that's probably just due to that like black wash that they applied there. Even at the hammer, there's some added paint apps to give the appearance of like lights, so that looks really good. Just little light blue accents throughout. Lastly, even down to the toes, more of that black wash is applied. You can see that just like the hardware in between the toes, that metal piece is even a little bit of a darker color also. Articulation is pretty traditional, hinges and swivels where you would expect them to be. Double joints here at the knees, which looks great. You can fold the leg on itself. And then here at the left shoulder, you're going to be a little limited just due to this plate and rock being in the way. Going up laterally, not a whole lot going on, but if you take this arm and maneuver it around, then you can get some better range of motion. Good elbow bend. I think we're at a good 90 degrees right here. There's some good movement here at the torso. It is on a swivel, and then the head is also on a hinge and swivel, so you can get some good movement out of this as well. These figures are a heck of a lot better than the previous Series 5 offering. The paint applications are better, the joints feel tighter and a little bit more snug, and the overall quality is just a lot better. I'm very impressed by the look of the Prophet's chair. That metallic sheen, it just really pops. That entire look gets me excited for a potential Covenant Ghost, so hopefully that comes down the line. Tartarus looks great. The weathering really makes that figure pop. These may not be my favorite characters from Halo, but they are still a great piece to add to the collection. I will post the links in the description below. You can find these on the Jazwares Vault. The price point is $30. But that's all I got for you today. I really hope you enjoyed this unboxing and review. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe. It helps out the channel and it lets me know that I'm doing a good job. As always, connect with me on Instagram and TikTok to stay up to date when new things drop, like the rest of the Jazwares Vault offerings. I also post toy photography and toy videos. Until then, collectors, I'll see y'all in the next video.